The two main colors of the show, so far, are blue and yellow. Blue symbolizes the joined. They're watching Carol from spy satellites in the sky, and they even tell Manny to wave to the sky if he needs anything. Episode 5 begins with this shot of the blue sky with a hexagonal netting symbolizing a beehive. Not the bees! And to contrast, yellow symbolizes individualism, specifically Carol's individuality. She is wearing a bright yellow jacket in the first episode, and when she makes her anti-joined vlogs, she's always wearing yellow. And every time she wears blue, it's always with an agenda. She's trying to get closer to them and learn to earn their trust. Similar, when she asked this member of the joined for individual opinions, he is wearing yellow. She also writes about the joined with a blue marker, showing that she's trying to understand their way of thinking. And when she wears blue in episode 7, she is doing things that would normally be group activities, watching fireworks, playing golf, etc. And in this parking garage shot, the two main colors we see are yellow and blue. Notice she's hitting the balls from the yellow painted stone of the garage, and she's smashing the blue windows, implying that she's poking holes in their idea of unity.
Shout out to that creator and his Discord for unraveling all of that. Anyone who's familiar with Vince Gilligan's work knows that there is so much detail in every single episode. Unpacking the symbolism of the coloring is so interesting to me because it's so bold. From this very bold yellow we get from the promotional images to this particular jacket. I remember watching the first episode and getting so much life from this leather jacket right here. I know everybody hates Carol, but I genuinely live for how defiant and stubborn she is. And watching how over and annoyed she gets is like so amusing to me. Interesting to see throughout the plot of this show that line between her rebelling, complying, that song and dance and its push and pull nature really define the show. And I think some of the scenes where Carol's like getting medicine, where she's in her domestic space and she's in her routine, like that's where we start to see love kind of come back into Carol's life. And I think that's what makes the show so refreshing to me, is that there's confidence even in the mundane scenes. I know Vince Gilligan is leading us to somewhere really special. Speaking of contrast of yellow and blue, this scene right here was so beautiful. And I know the girls hate Carol, but this moment was so striking to me. I really enjoy watching Carol regain some semblance of happiness in this corrupted system that she's in. I'm not the biggest sci-fi person because I tend to watch dramas that are like more grounded in reality. I feel like with sci-fi, you really have to commit to the world building. I'm so glad I took a chance on the show. Ray Seahorn and Vince Gilligan was enough of a sell for me. The payout of what the show is giving is so exciting. I can't wait to get into the podcast.